It's Brett's Picks. This is it, Brett. This is the end of the season for football, college football. And as you can tell, we're excited to be here. I hope you're excited to watch this. I'm Gwen Schroyer. This is Brett Whitehead. Doing all right, Brett?
Yes.
And here we come down to the end of it. We had the college football playoff committee regulated all the teams' wins and losses and paired up matchups for what's going to be our postseason straight into a championship game. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about other bowl games. Brett's got some information about some games playing tonight. And then we're going to talk about high school as well. Let's jump right into it. Here is, look at all the different bowl games that's going on. You can't even name all those really quick, but that's all the logos. Thought that was really cool. You ever seen so many logos? That's crazy.
You see that one on? You see that one on top of the top?
The Reese's.
Yeah.
Oh, you like that one, don't you? Yeah. That one stands out to Brett. All right. So here is a list of all the bowl games, and we're not going to read through these.
Tennessee's not in this.
You can go through here and pick the teams. Like you can see Florida there in the Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. You can see that West Virginia and Memphis will be kicking things off with the really serious games on the 17th, all the way down to the Navy playing Oklahoma in the Armed Forces Bowl. In this next sheet, we see a big list. These are major games. This is really good. Alamo Bowl there in the middle, the BYU versus Colorado. That's going to be a great one. You also see some other games that are big. The Texas Bowl, LSU versus Baylor. Let's go ahead to the next page. And this is the playoff scenario. The rankings are set. This is set in stone. It begins now. Oregon 1, Georgia 2,
has a bye week.
Texas 3, Penn State 4, Notre Dame 5, Ohio State 6, Tennessee 7, Indiana 8, Boise State 9, SMU 10, and unfortunately Alabama 11, but not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But Arizona State is at number 12. All right, the rest of those teams line out and end up finishing the top 25, with Memphis squeaking in there right at the tail end. All right, here's a look at
the bracket.
This is how it all plays out. So some of those teams that were lower seeds, such as Arizona State, they won their conference championship, so they get a bye week. Also, Georgia won the SEC championship. Boise State at 9 won their championship, so they're seeded at number 3, so they're seeds and rankings. So look at the difference there. The seeding for Tennessee is 9, but they're ranked number 7.
They have to travel to Ohio
State. They're heading to Ohio State. That's going to be one of those first games. Clemson and Texas on the bottom going to Texas. Indiana playing at Notre Dame, and SMU traveling to Penn State. The other teams have a bye, and then you can fill
even Georgia too.
That's right. Okay, next we have, so this is the game 1 preview. Indiana, number 10, playing at Notre Dame. This is in South Bend. This is on Friday the 20th at 8 p.m. That's going to be on ESPN. And Brett, we haven't even talked about this, but which team do you think is going to pull this one out?
I'm going with Ohio State.
No, out of these two, Indiana and Notre Dame. Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Okay, Notre Dame at home.
Yeah.
At home, in front of their favorite crowd.
Yeah.
The next slide we have, it's SMU on the 21st going to Penn State. The Nittany Lions get to host a game. So this is going to be one of those that everybody's saying this should be a good game. It's at Beaver Stadium. Which one of these two do you think is going to win?
I'm going with SMU.
SMU on the road, okay.
Going to Penn State.
So they played a really good season going to Penn State.
Yeah, going to Penn State.
Next one, game number 3 is number 12 Clemson, and they're traveling
at
to
number 5 Texas.
So Austin's going to be a nice game. It's December the 21st at 4 p.m. That's going to be a nice weather day. No rain. It'll be in the 70s probably.
No rain.
Well, I'm not going to count out the rain, but no snow.
We had some snow.
Yeah, we did yesterday. Did you go out and make a snowman?
No.
Well, who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm going with Texas.
And it's orange against orange.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Going with Texas.
Texas for the win. Okay, Tennessee at number 9 is playing against Ohio State. Ohio State. And this is the seeding, okay? This is, how that that's the ranking, but they're playing in this seeding. So this game is also on the 21st. This is the primetime game at 8 o'clock. Who do you think is going to win this one?
Tennessee.
Tennessee on the road. Yeah, baby.
You see the
You got the Vol shirt on? Okay. Game number 5. This is a winner of the Penn State and SMU game. Will play Boise State.
Yeah.
Now, this game is in Arizona. It's not a home game for Boise State. This was the Vive RBO Fiesta Bowl, which is right there in Glendale, Arizona. It's a really nice stadium. Been there before. It's
Tuesday, December 31st at 7:30.
that's going to be a end of the year game, 7:30. Who do you think is going to win this? I mean, depending on, you said SMU on the road, so you're saying SMU is going to play Boise State.
Yeah, at home.
Who would win that? No, it's not at home. This is in Arizona. But who's going to win that game?
I'm going with Boise.
SMU again?
Yeah.
Oh, SMU carrying it over. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Not
Not Boise State.
no, not Penn State.
Penn State or Boise State.
Not them.
This one is a January 1st game. It is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, January 1st at 1 p.m. And this is the winner of Clemson
Plays
and Texas. And they're going to play Arizona State. This game is also... No, that's not right. Peach Bowl is in Atlanta. That's wrong on there, but it's in Atlanta. So not a home game for anybody.
No.
Who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm going with Texas.
Okay, Texas.
Longhorns.
Texas Longhorns. So then the big one that we're concerned about.
Right here.
The Rose Bowl game in Pasadena. And if Tennessee, like you mentioned, beats Ohio, then they would play Oregon. Oregon number 1.
At 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m. on January 1st. That's a New Year's Day game.
On ESPN.
On ESPN. Who do you think is going to win?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Ooh, that would be huge. All right. Tennessee.
This one's going to be a big one.
This one is the winner of Indiana and Notre Dame.
Plays Georgia.
And they play against number 2 Georgia. So you picked Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame would play Georgia.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win that one?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame carrying it again.
At home.
Upsets going
At
on.
home.
All right. So then we go to the next set, which is the semifinal game. This one is the Orange Bowl on the 9th at 7:30. So the winner of Tennessee, Ohio State, and Oregon, which you said would be Tennessee, is going to play against Clemson, Texas, or Arizona State, which you said is going to be Texas.
Yeah.
So it would be Tennessee versus Texas in another big orange battle.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win that one?
I'm going with Texas.
Texas, oh, you're letting me down. So Texas wins that one. All right, Cotton Bowl on the 10th at 7:30. Another semifinal game. The winner of the SMU, Penn State, and Boise State, which you said will be SMU, is going to play the winner of the Indiana, Georgia, and Notre Dame game, which you said is going to be Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the matchup between SMU and Notre Dame?
I'm going with SMU.
SMU. So then, here's the big one, all right? The winner of all those teams on the left, which you said is going to be SMU, is going to play the winner of all those teams on the right, which you said is going to be Texas.
Like Tennessee.
This is the national championship game. You're saying it's going to be SMU against Texas.
Yeah. Boise State.
Yeah, Boise State, Indiana, Notre Dame, Georgia, Penn State, SMU.
Yeah.
Against the winner of Texas, Tennessee, Clemson,
Ohio State,
Oregon, Arizona State. So you say SMU, Texas, who's going to win?
I'm going with Tennessee.
No, you said Texas is going to beat Tennessee.
No. I said Tennessee.
Oh, so now you're going back. So Tennessee's winning.
I said Tennessee.
Okay, so SMU versus Tennessee.
Yeah.
I was confused there. I thought you were talking about Texas. So who's going to win, SMU or Tennessee?
I said I'm going with Georgia.
What? But you picked SMU.
No, I'm going with SMU. Sorry.
SMU.
Yeah.
Okay, SMU.
Not
SMU
Georgia.
beats Tennessee in the national championship. Oh, you're crushing my heart.
Yeah, not Georgia.
Will be on the 20th of
at
January.
7:30.
At 7:30.
On ESPN. On
that's
ESPN.
a long time from now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's a big hoopla. Let's talk about one more thing, Brett, before we go any further. Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Very important to you. Christmas cards is a big thing, and we are sending out this invite for anybody, everybody, and all across the land to send Brett Whitehead to his home address there, a Christmas card.
On the screen here.
5065 Sparrows Point Drive.
Yeah.
And the zip code 37312. Send it to Brett Whitehead. He will open it, he will read your card, and he will cherish that. and he might even send you a card if you send it early enough. So I'm thinking, what are the chances I send you a card, you're going to send me a card?
I already got one.
Oh, see? That's how it works.
I already got one. No, I already got one in the mail.
There you go. Well, I appreciate it. I'll get you one in the mail, too.
The only person that sent one me back. One? Yeah. Can I tell you who it is?
Who is it? Who is it?
It was Arthur, the Arthur family. Tori Arthur's.
Very nice. Tori Arthur family.
It's a teacher here, Bradley.
And sent it to you already, and you've already got it. You opened it up, and you went, woo, got one.
The Tori Arthur family.
Did you send one back?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
I already got one in.
So we don't care if you're living in Cleveland, Tennessee, Missoula, Montana, Decatur, Alabama, Atlanta, Georgia,
I already got
Frankfurt, Germany. What's some other places? Cairo, Egypt, Jerusalem, and Israel. We don't care where you're from. If you will send Brett a Christmas card and write to him that you got his home address. Let's see that one more time. Pop that up there. This is his home address, which is, you can write it down, Cherish, write it down right there. Right. 5065 Sparrows Point Drive, and send that right to him, and he will send something back. So I'm thinking that's a really easy thing to do. A card. Pick one out that's gonna, make him enjoy reading it. He likes things like you still like Arthur, the TV series, Arthur animated series.
The TV
he
show.
Likes all things
the
football.
TV show. That's the same. Same middle name.
That's his middle name. Arthur.
Same middle name as me.
That show. What's something else you like? Football, baseball, the Braves, anything Tennessee balls.
I was gonna tell you. I heard something last night on the news.
What about?
Mobic said Max Fried left Atlanta.
Sure did. Max Fried, the pitcher that's been
to the Yankees.
Awesome at the Braves, and he went to the Yankees, which.
Yeah, to the Yankees.
I'm not a Yankees fan. I have a brother. He's a diehard Yankees fan. He probably goes to a game or however many every year. He lives in Atlanta, and he likes the Braves, but he's a Yankees fan. Tony. Anyway, there you have it. Anything else? Well, we got a basketball game tonight.
Talk about final scores of the games happened on Tuesday.
So Tuesday night.
On the 10th.
Bradley teams went to Ottawa. And what were those scores?
Walker Valley.
Oh, let's start with Walker Valley.
Walker Valley ended up losing to McMinn Central.
McMinn Central.
81.
Pretty good
81 to 37.
Yeah, McMinn Central is a really good team, though. And they have won state championships recently.
To 81-37.
That's a good score.
The
boys. Talk about the boys. Walker Valley and McMinn Central.
Walker Valley ended up winning in the boys' game.
Okay, so Walker Valley doing well there.
78 to 64.
Okay.
And the girls won Meigs County.
Meigs County traveled to McMinn County.
They won 57 to 44.
Okay, so Meigs County doing well.
Here's our score.
We'll talk about the boys. Meigs County, McMinn County.
Meigs County ended up losing 60 to 77.
77. So the Cherokees pulled that one off. All right, now talk about our games.
Our girls are still undefeated.
They're steamrolling.
They're still undefeated.
They are playing so good.
80 to 24.
80 to 24.
That was at Ottawa.
At Ottawa. Did you watch that?
No, I kept up with.
I think it was on YouTube.
I kept up with it. If you want to go back
and watch that, you can see.
I kept up with it. Final score.
All right, and the boys?
They won 62 to 23.
Okay, so boys doing really well. They're dominating well.
Tomorrow night, we play Walker.
So the girls have won every game they have. They have no losses. The boys only have a single loss.
Yeah.
And that's to a really good Knox Catholic team up in Knoxville. And it was a really close game.
It was up there.
Really close game. They could have won it, but ended up Knox Catholic with the ball, and they won that game. So now let's talk about what's happening on Friday night here.
We play Walker here.
Walker Valley, who has just come off of a win. The boys at McMinn Central, and the girls didn't play so well, but they're coming to our house, Jim Smitty Arena, on Friday night. Game 6 o'clock is
6
the
and
girls'
7,
game.
6 and 7:30 for the
7:30
girls
the
and
boys.
boys.
So you'll want to come out for that.
The
You can
girl,
watch it right here on Bear Network.
The middle school kids are coming.
And so, yeah, the what is it, the Lynn Foundation?
Yeah.
He's phenomenal on Lynn Jones, right? He's got the money that he's put together,
Yeah.
and he's bringing all these elementary school kids.
Come see
they've
the
got
game.
vouchers, and he's paying for them to get in, and they come, no charge to them. They get a concession stand
Yeah.
voucher, and they can eat something.
And meet the
Players.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Even the coaches.
Some of those kids would never otherwise get to see a basketball game. So, anyway, thank you, sir. That's
even the
remarkable.
coaches.
And the coaches come too, and a lot of the parents
No,
come with kids.
meet our coaches.
Meet our coaches. So Coach Reuter and Coach Carpenter and
Tinsley
Coach Tinsley
and
Kobe Dills.
and Freeman too.
Oh, and Coach Freeman.
I don't want to forget Freeman.
Hey, Keith, he's not going to forget you, man. All right, and then let's talk about a game tonight. So go to elementary school games. You've got some nieces that play ball for North Lee. Now, what grade levels do they play? Is it second and third grade and fourth and fifth?
Second, my niece Everly don't play.
She
plays. They play separate.
Oh, okay.
My niece Harper.
She plays for North Lee?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a game tonight
Where's that game?
at North Lee.
At North Lee, and they're playing against?
Prospect.
Oh, boy. Good game.
I want y'all to come out
Yeah, go over to North Lee and watch that game.
and look for number 23.
Number 23, which is Michael Jordan's.
No, that's my niece Harper.
Harper? So Harper's got Michael Jordan's number?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
It's
cool.
the same last name as my sister's.
Okay.
Gomez.
All right. We're cheering for you.
And Saturday, they will play the same team again.
Okay. But over there?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
And that game's at 10 o'clock in the morning, Saturday.
So morning game, get out and go Saturday.
And watch
And then go eat breakfast maybe at your favorite restaurant.
and watch some college football.
College football coming up. You got the
Saturday, 2 games Saturday.
2 games Saturday, and that's going to be FCS ball?
Yeah.
All right.
College football.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Now,
The next show.
the Tennessee basketball team's doing really well. The men's have been playing really well. The women are playing as well, great too. But the men are number 1 right
Yeah,
now.
and they came back and beat Iowa.
Yeah.
That game was at Iowa.
So the girls, they just broke into the top 20
Yeah.
and trying to get into the top 10. Should be outstanding. Good to keep up with them too. Anything else?
Our next show.
Be in January.
No. This month.
Next week?
Yeah.
We'll be in testing.
We don't have a show.
Yeah, we won't have a show next week because of testing, unfortunately.
Yeah. We don't have no more.
But January, we're going to have a new show. We're going to cover basketball. Going to be big and beautiful, and we'll have Brett's picks for basketball. And before we end the show, we want to formally congratulate Gary Owenby.
Yeah,
Gary Owenby is the winner.
The
for all
voice
picks.
of the Bears.
Voice of the Bears.
Football.
And he is a pick'em guru. He won out, and he was up and down. He was at the top, went down, came back up, and then after a while, he stayed at the top.
The voice
Really good pick.
of the Bears football team on the radio.
Yes.
And the voice of the Bears boys and girls.
Basketball. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Listen.
He does a great job.
Listen to the girls and boys
You can hear that on ESPN Cleveland.
talk 101.3
ESPN Cleveland. So also you can watch it on Bear Network. And
Right
hear
here.
his voice.
right here.
And we'll have a camera on him too.
And
Thanks, Brett.
and watch his shows
And his
right
shows are right here. We had 2 yesterday. You want to go back and watch?
right here on Bear
Coach
Network.
Reuter and Coach Carpenter's. Both of their shows are on here. Gary did a fine job.
Right
and
here on Bear
Got to
Network.
talk to a few of the boy players, get their
Yeah.
motivation and what keeps them rolling. But one last thing, we want to say Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year, because we won't see you until after the New Year. And Brett, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah.
Hope you get a lot of cards. Don't forget the cards. Maybe we put that up one more time if we can get it and take a look at that address right there. Brett Whitehead, 5065 Sparrows Point Drive, Cleveland, Tennessee. 37312. All right.
And wish somebody a happy birthday too.
Yeah, I have a birthday coming.
No, right after Christmas.
Right after Christmas, I get older.
The 29th.
Yep, I'll be older. And not younger. Anyway, well, that's all we have for this year. And until next year, we'll see you
On the sideline.